close, or did you guys kind of drift apart?
We drifted apart. I would hear from her from time to time on social media years later. I think once she found the Lord and was sober.
Do you remember the singer Vanity from the 1980s? She was beautiful, bold, and full of talent. She sang, acted, and was even close to Prince. But behind the fame, her life was filled with pain and struggles. Many people don't know what really happened to her. This video will tell you about Vanity's sad journey and how things ended for her. Let's delve in. Denise Catherine Matthews was born on January 4th, 1959 in Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada. She had a hard life growing up. When she was just 15 years old, her father died. But even before that, she had already suffered a lot. In an interview in 1993, Denise said that her father had hit her and said mean things to her for many years. This made her feel very bad about herself. She said, "For 15 years, he beat me badly." Denise felt that the pain he caused her would stay with her forever. As a young woman, Denise wanted to do something better with her life. She started by joining beauty contests in her hometown. Later, she moved to Toronto to become a model. She worked hard and won the title of Miss Niagara Hospitality in 1977. In 1978, she tried for Miss Canada. Denise had big dreams, so at age 17, she moved to New York City to go further in modeling. She got signed by Zoli Model Agency, but she was short, so she couldn't walk the runway like other tall models. She mostly worked in ads and photo shoots. In 1982, Denise appeared on the cover of a music album called Alligator Woman by the funk band Cameo. Around that time, she met the famous singer Prince at the American Music Awards. Prince found out she could sing, and he invited her to be the lead singer in a new girl group he had created. At first, he wanted to call her Vagina, but Denise didn't like that name, so they chose the name Vanity instead. Prince said she was like the female version of him.
Vanity.
Did you select Vanity?
No, Prince gave me the name Vanity.
And was there a reason?
I think that he probably summed up myself and probably a little bit about himself.
Yeah. But most people know her as a recording artist, Vanity, and they identify with the man who made her a star.
The group was called Vanity 6. They wore sexy clothes and sang songs that were bold and playful. Their song Nasty Girl became popular in many countries, but Denise later said she didn't like the image Prince gave her. She felt forced to act sexy just to get paid. She said she really wanted a classy image like Diana Ross, but she followed Prince's idea because she was afraid of losing the job. Shortly after she started dating Prince, Vanity and Prince had a very difficult relationship. Even though Vanity lived with Prince, he still saw other women. This hurt Vanity deeply because she truly loved him. She didn't understand why he treated her that way. She often asked him to stop, but Prince kept doing what he wanted. Vanity felt like her heart was breaking. She just wanted to be the only woman in his life. Vanity and Prince argued a lot. One time during the 1999 tour, they had a big fight. In the middle of the argument, Prince told Vanity to get out of his car. He left her on the side of the road. She felt alone and embarrassed. It was a very sad moment for her. Even though they were on tour together, they stayed in separate tour buses. Their love was falling apart. In April 1983, Vanity and Prince were on the cover of Rolling Stone magazine. Many people thought they were happy, but behind the scenes, things were not good. Vanity finally decided to leave Prince. It was a hard choice because she still cared about him, but she knew staying would only bring more pain. After she left, she felt lost and confused. Vanity started using a dangerous substance. She once said it gave her fake confidence and helped her deal with stress. She said it made her feel like she could keep up with Prince's fast life, but deep inside, she was hurting and tired. In August 1983, she left the group and the movie role that was meant for her in Purple Rain. Prince gave that role to Apollonia instead. After leaving Prince, Vanity signed with Motown Records. She started a solo music career. In 1984, she released an album called Wild Animal. She had some success with songs like Pretty Mess and Mechanical Emotion. People started noticing her as a solo artist. Even though she was no longer with Prince, she was trying to find her own path. In 1985, Vanity started acting in movies. Her first big film was The Last Dragon.
You know, she's heard the roar of the crowd and the adulation of the fans. She's made several guest appearances on TV shows such as Miami Vice, plus she's appeared in movies including Action Jackson and 52 Pick.
One of her songs, Seventh Heaven, was in that movie. She wanted a role in the movie The Color Purple, but the director thought she looked too young. In 1986, she released another album called Skin on Skin. One of her songs, Under the Influence, became popular on the R&B charts. That same year, she acted in a movie called Never Too Young to Die with John Stamos. In 1987, she acted in 52 Pickup and was also in an episode of Miami Vice. In 1988, she had her biggest role in the action movie Action Jackson, where she acted with Carl Weathers and Sharon Stone. She also appeared on the cover of Playboy magazine that year. Vanity continued to act in TV shows and movies. She played a villain in a 1989 episode of Friday the 13th, the series. In 1990, she acted in a TV movie called Memories of Murder. In 1992, she appeared in an episode of Highlander, the series. Her final film was Kiss of Death in 1993. In 1987, Vanity told the world she was engaged to Mötley Crüe bassist Nikki Sixx. She often joked that she would be called Vanity Six, but their relationship was full of problems too. In his book, Nikki said Vanity taught him how to use the same substance she was using. Their love was wild but dangerous. She started traveling around the south of the United States with her friend and agent Benjamin Jimerson Phillips. They went to churches and events where she told people how she found God and left her old life behind. In 1994, something very scary happened. Denise was rushed to the hospital because of a drug overdose. Her kidneys had stopped working. She stayed in the hospital for 3 months. It was a near-death experience. The doctors told her she only had 3 days to live. She was on life support. Her friend Jimerson Phillips sent telegrams to Prince, letting him know she was in the hospital. Denise later said that Jesus came to her during that time. She believed he told her that if she gave up her old life as Vanity, he would save her. She promised him she would change forever. After this, she began a new life, leaving the past behind for good. When Denise got better, she stopped performing. She left Hollywood completely. She said goodbye to the music world, movies, and everything related to her past life. She threw away all her old videos, tapes, and interviews. She said she didn't want any of it anymore. Her friend Jimerson Phillips said he was there when she started throwing things down the trash chute at her apartment. He saved some of the items she was going to throw away, like a painting, a cassette with unreleased music from Prince, and even her gold album. Denise truly wanted to let go of everything that reminded her of Vanity. In 1997, Denise got a kidney transplant. After that, she gave all her time to God. She spoke at churches around the world and helped people learn about Jesus. She also started a ministry called Pure Hearts Ministries in Fremont, California. She was no longer the woman she used to be. She became someone who helped others find hope. In 2010, Denise wrote a book about her life called Blame It on Vanity: Hollywood, Hell, and Heaven. In the book, she told stories about her life before and after finding God. Many people were surprised to learn about her past relationships. She had once dated singer Adam Ant, who even wrote a song called Vanity about her. She also had a romance with Billy Idol. These were parts of her life that were full of parties, drugs, and pain. In 1987, Denise went on The Late Show. There, she told people she was engaged to Nikki Sixx, the bass player from the rock band Mötley Crüe. She joked that she would become Vanity 66 again, but their relationship was full of problems. Nikki wrote in his book that Denise showed him how to use. Their time together was wild and dangerous, filled with drug use and fights. In 1995, Denise celebrated 1 year of being sober. That same year, she married Anthony Smith, a football player for the Oakland Raiders. She read about his good work helping people in Los Angeles. She said God told her to go help him. They met in February, and just 3 days later, she asked him to marry her. 1 month later, they got married at his home. But their marriage was not easy. Denise often brought homeless people into their home and gave them food, showers, and their phone number. Anthony did not like this, and they argued a lot. Their marriage ended in 1996. After they split, Anthony got into more trouble. He was arrested for hurting another woman and later was found guilty of 3 murders. Many people remembered her beauty and talent. Others remembered her strong faith at the end of her life. She left behind a story of pain, change, and hope.